Have you ever gazed at the night sky and wondered if we are truly alone in the universe? It's a question that has sparked curiosity and debate for millennia. The universe, as we understand it, is a vast expanse of space that is almost incomprehensible in its magnitude. Let's try to put it into perspective. There are an estimated 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. Each of these galaxies holds millions, if not billions, of stars. And swirling around these stars? Planets. Lots of them. In our own Milky Way galaxy alone, scientists believe there could be as many as 40 billion Earth-sized planets orbiting in the habitable zones of sun-like stars and red dwarfs. Just think about that for a moment. 40 billion potential cradles of life in our galaxy alone. Now let's take this a step further with the Drake equation. This mathematical formula, developed by Dr. Frank Drake in 1961, attempts to estimate the number of civilizations in our galaxy with whom we might be able to communicate. It takes into account factors like the rate of star formation, the fraction of those stars with planetary systems, the number of planets that could potentially support life, and the likelihood of life developing into a civilization we could detect. With every variable, the Drake equation infuses a sense of awe and wonder into our understanding of the universe. It brings us face to face with the possibility that there might be civilizations out there, perhaps even advanced ones, waiting to be discovered. So, with such astronomical numbers, it seems almost impossible that we are the only intelligent life form in the universe, doesn't it? As we delve deeper into this cosmic mystery, we may find that we are not alone, but rather part of a universe teeming with life and possibilities. But for now, all we can do is gaze at the stars and wonder. Now let's take a closer look at UFO sightings, a controversial subject that has sparked curiosity and skepticism in equal measure. Over the years, reports of unidentified flying objects have been a constant feature of our world's narrative, with some instances standing out more than others. Take, for instance, the infamous Roswell incident of 1947, a story that has become synonymous with UFO lore. As the tale goes, a rancher discovered inexplicable debris in his sheep pasture outside Roswell, New Mexico. The US military claimed it was a crashed weather balloon, but not everyone was convinced. This event has since spiraled into a whirl of theories, suggesting the retrieval and cover-up of extraterrestrial technology. Then we have the remarkable Phoenix Lights incident of 1997, where thousands of Arizona residents reported seeing strange moving lights in the sky. The official explanation? Military flares. Yet many eyewitnesses maintain that what they saw was far too coordinated and widespread to be mere flares. Fast forward to the 21st century, and we have the Pentagon releasing videos in 2020 of unexplained aerial phenomena. These videos, captured by Navy pilots, show objects moving in ways that seem to defy our understanding of physics. Again, there's skepticism, with some suggesting these could be advanced drones or experimental aircraft. It's clear that these events, along with countless others, have been a source of intrigue and debate. Skeptics often cite misinterpretations of natural phenomena, military exercises, or even hoaxes as explanations. Yet, the possibility of extraterrestrial visitation is a tantalizing prospect for many. Whether these sightings are evidence of extraterrestrial visitation or merely misinterpretations of natural phenomena, they continue to fuel our fascination with the unknown. Beyond UFO sightings, let's delve into the realm of alien life forms. What could they look like? How might they behave? The possibilities are as boundless as the universe itself. Based on our understanding of biology and the conditions required for life as we know it, we can speculate about potential alien life forms. Most of our theories revolve around carbon-based life forms, as carbon is known to form long, complex molecules that are essential for life. However, who's to say that life elsewhere isn't based on an entirely different element? Take silicon, for example. It's chemically similar to carbon and abundant in the universe. Could there be silicon-based organisms out there with a biology completely alien to ours? It's a tantalizing thought. Now let's take a moment to consider extremophiles. These are organisms on Earth that thrive under conditions we typically deem inhospitable. From the scalding hydrothermal vents at the bottom of our oceans to the frozen tundra of the Arctic, life finds a way. These extremophiles serve as a testament to the adaptability and resilience of life. So, what could this mean for potential life forms in the universe? Well, if there are organisms on Earth that can survive in boiling water or in the vacuum of space, why couldn't there be life out there in the cosmos, flourishing in conditions we can't even begin to fathom? Perhaps there are beings that exist in the crushing depths of gas giants, or creatures that float in the dense clouds of Venus. Maybe there are organisms that feed off radiation, thriving in the vicinity of pulsars. Or there could be life forms that exist in dimensions beyond our own, slipping in and out of our perception. Our understanding of life is limited by our earthly perspective. But if life can exist in the harshest conditions on Earth, who's to say it can't thrive elsewhere in the universe? The cosmos is a vast, mysterious place, and perhaps one day, we'll find that we're not as alone as we once thought. Now, let's venture into the realm of ancient astronauts, a theory that proposes that extraterrestrials visited Earth in the distant past. This theory is as fascinating as it is controversial, and it has sparked the imagination of many, from science fiction writers to serious researchers. One of the most famous examples often cited in support of this theory is the Nazca lines in Peru. These enormous geoglyphs etched into the desert floor are so large they can only be fully appreciated from the sky. Some believe these lines were created as a form of communication or even landing strips for extraterrestrial spacecraft. Then there are the pyramids of Egypt, these massive structures that have stood the test of time. There's ongoing debate about how ancient Egyptians, with their relatively primitive technology, could have built such precise and astronomically aligned structures. Some theorists suggest that they may have had some out-of-this-world help. And let's not forget the ancient Sumerian texts, which some interpret as describing visitors from other planets. These texts mention beings known as the Anunnaki, who, according to some interpretations, were gods from the heavens who descended to Earth. These examples and many others have led some to believe that we may have been visited by extraterrestrial beings in our distant past. However, it's important to note that these theories are not widely accepted in the scientific community. The lack of concrete evidence and the potential for other, more mundane explanations for these phenomena mean that these theories remain largely in the realm of speculation. Nevertheless, the idea of ancient astronauts provides a tantalizing possibility. Could our ancestors have had encounters with beings from other worlds? Could our history be intertwined with that of extraterrestrial civilizations? While these theories are fascinating, they remain largely speculative. But isn't it intriguing to ponder the possibility that our ancestors might have had extraterrestrial encounters? So, where does all this speculation and investigation leave us in our quest to understand our place in the universe? We've journeyed through a universe teeming with potential, a cosmos that might not be as lonely as we once thought. We've measured the sheer scale of it all, acknowledging that our existence is but a tiny spark in the grand tapestry of cosmic reality. The potential vastness of life in the universe is both humbling and thrilling, forcing us to reconsider our perspective on life itself. We've also delved into the controversy surrounding UFO sightings, those enigmatic occurrences that challenge our understanding of the known and the unknown. These sightings, while often dismissed or explained away, leave us with nagging questions and a lingering sense of wonder. They serve as reminders that there are still mysteries waiting to be unraveled, secrets tucked away in the corners of our universe. Our exploration then took us into the realm of theories about alien life forms. These theories, ranging from the scientifically plausible to the wildly imaginative, push the boundaries of our understanding. They invite us to consider the possibility of life forms vastly different from our own, perhaps even beyond our current comprehension. Lastly, we pondered upon the idea of ancient astronauts, a concept that bridges the gap between our past and the cosmic unknown. This idea, while controversial, invites us to revisit our history with a fresh set of eyes, to question whether we've been visited by extraterrestrial beings in our distant past. The search for extraterrestrial life remains one of the greatest mysteries of our time. As we continue to explore the cosmos, we can only wonder what discoveries lie ahead. Until then, we are left with our imaginations and the tantalizing question: are we alone in the universe?